Oh, and back on World Champions. So today we're going to be playing Lord Havok's Forge and Lord Havok's power vacuum scenario. I'm just going to call him Havok for the rest of it. So the power vacuum scenario, I believe, is sealed. Very rightfully so. It's a great scenario. And Forge, I don't think I've seen many people talk about Forge, but Havok has shown him off before and he looks pretty cool, so I'm going to give him a try, see how it goes. We're just doing the pre-con in both of these guys. So D.Va is by JustATuna. Starts with 4 health, so we're going to see how that goes. I forgot to try to call counters. And again, she's on a pre-con. So setup for these. He starts with the module stack, and D.Va starts with her mech. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a unique minion is discarded. There we go. Reveal and attach wannabe leader attachment. To it. So they've got 28 hit points. I'm going to forget. So all the modules in here are custom modules. So we've got Star Force, we've got Crazy Hand, and we've got the Muse module by Rainy. Okay, so some extra stuff here. So ignore abilities. We don't mind about that. Ignore the following keywords. So we're going to ignore Villainous. It's going to be a nasty one to have out because it's going to give them overkill afterwards. So okay, so we're going to drop with Forge. I think we're going to have Forge be first player. Don't really know what I'm going for here, but we'll see how it goes. That seems very important. Heroic is basically Villainous, but for heroes. Okay, so there's a couple of upgrades here that could be helpful. So we're going to get rid of Nick. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to draw 2. Okay, he's a mystic apparently, which I did not know. She starts with a 5 hand size. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what we're going for here, so we don't need 4. Oh, sorry, missed a when revealed step. Each player discards cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded and puts into play with them. Okay, that's a great start. And then there is a chance that this game won't last very long, to be fair. I'm looking at the way I'm going through the encounter deck. It might be the case. Toughness. Okay. So we definitely want some damage here. Which might be tough. Okay, we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to go over here. That seems important. Let's go okay. I think I've accidentally put the both in potation, which could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. So, Forge, what are you going to do? It doesn't really have an alter ego ability. I think we might end up putting foot on the scheme, so I'll spend one to get remodulate out, which means he's going to activate because it's got a picture of Forge on him. Then going to recycle. Then help, and he's going to activate because we've got a card with a face on it. And then we're going to get Armored Vest out. I don't think I want to flip up with him yet because he's just going to get pelted by Steve and Ultimus. So I think we're just going to have to go through it on D.Va instead. So what is D.Va going to go for? So we're going to flip up, I think. Flip up or draw a card. I think we're going to draw a card. Action. Okay. It's not useful for us right now, but could be useful later. We're going to flip up. Actually, oh, that's too late now. Okay, this is definitely the wrong way to do this. In any order. So we're going to deal 4 damage. And then we're going to take 2. Because we can't do the second one because it's got no damage on us. And then we use attacks us. Then I'm going to spend these 2. Oh, it's when. Oh, I didn't see that. But okay, so actually we will have knocked that off because it was when. So it actually happens right now. So we're going to take 2 more damage. Then I'm going to deal 4 damage here. And then half of this rounded down. And then he's very close to dying, but not close enough. And then that's it for D.Va's turn, I think. Okay, so she's going to ready, draw 3. He's just going to draw 6. Okay. So 1, 2, Each elite when you engage patrol. He's both got patrol. I don't think I've. That should be on 2. My bad. No, it shouldn't. Oh my god, man. I go 6. This muse activated so many times. Okay, alright then. He's scheming against 4. For 2. 4. Forge, sorry, not 4. I think I missed this. Was it reveal? No, it puts it into play, so the one reveal doesn't go off, so that's fine. So he's going to scheme for 1. Then he's attacking here. Okay. I think when the Blizzard would be turned up, we're going to discard it instead, which is good. So we only take 1 damage, and we'll get 2 from Muse. And some counter cards. Muse activates against you, so it's just going to put 2 for the main scheme. Protector, steady, Vernus, victory 1. While Predator is in the victory display, the Vern gains steady. Okay. So we do want to take our Muse because he's kind of screwing us over constantly. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight to taking out Muse. So Muse is gone. I'm going to spend 2 to get out Mecha Command. It's not going to do anything for us right now, but it will do something for us. And then that's D.Va's turn done. So for Forge, we're going to get out Fool's Edge, exhaust it, and draw a card. Okay, so I think it's time we flipped up. Exhaust Forge and choose a modular cat. Oh, we actually get to choose one. Oh, okay. That is probably worth it, I'd imagine. So, oh, it's not tech. Oh, I assume these were. Oh, okay. I can't do that. Didn't realise that. I assumed I could do with these, but clearly not. So I'm going to basic spell. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, 1 second. So we're gonna hit for 1 to knock off this guy's tough and take a damage. Then we're going to Shaman Magic. Cheers. Do you have domestic trait? Discard 2 cards from the top of your deck. For each card discarded this way from the action below, corresponding to discarded printed resource. So we can deal 3 damage and we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. Patrol only counts forts, so that's good. And we'll deal 3 damage. It's not an attack, so we don't take retaliate. Okay. Could get energy barrier down here, but I think we just want to get rid of Steve here. So use basic spell to kill him off. Okay, and we'll hold on to energy barrier so we can get that down next turn. So we're going to draw 4 here. Okay, so we do actually have a tech card as well as this one now. Okay. And we're going to go to D.Va and draw 4. It has 10 damage on it, okay. Okay, right. 1, 2. She did actually go first. Just forgot to move the thing. I think the idea is you take as much as you can. So I'm going to defend 1, 2, 3 with defending for all of it. So I think I'm going to leave it. And then stacking here. Gonna have to just take it. Ouch. So now I'm going to use preemptive strike. Actually, I'm going to use react overload to pay for it because I can't afford it otherwise. I can't afford it, so might as well. So it's going to deal 3 damage to the villain specifically. Okay. Oh, while the villain attacks, I can't use that. Okay, I didn't realise that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just taking 4 damage, which means this is going to flip to 11. So damage cannot be placed on Toki. After damage is removed from here, if there's no damage here, flip Toki. Okay. Encounter card. Oh no, sorry. He's attacking Forge. Forge is just going to take it for 1, and then we're going to get encounter cards. Assault. I think we need Forge to defend this. Although we can cancel anything that comes through, we're going to take it. 1. Preemptive strike. It's 3 damage back, and we take a damage. Because this can no longer take damage, force it talk doesn't work. Okay. Toughness. When the villain attacks, give him an additional boost card. Okay, so then it's Forge first. So we do want a tech card down, and I think we're going to start off with the leg. Then I'm going to exhaust. Something that gives us like piercing or... This card. Okay, I can do with that one. So I'm going to move these here. So I can have so total contact is 5, so we're on 3 at the minute as a total. So we're gonna exhaust Cyberg and we're gonna attack for 1 to get rid of the tough. So which means we remove a threat from the scheme. I do want energy barrier out, but I think I'm better just doing access to systems and just removing 4 threat. Which isn't a lot, but it's enough. Okay. So, D.Va's turn. Play ejection protocol. And then we're going to flip down because we can't stay up. And that's going to be her turn. Ready, draw 5. Yeah, that's going to be pretty important. That's going to be pretty tough to get that back. Jeez. Okay. One, two. It's taking me 2 base cards. I'm gonna take it. 4, 5, 6. That's 2, and then we're gonna defend for 2 here. Yeah. Then he's scheming for 2, 4. And then this guy's scheming for 3. Okay, and card cards. So, uses 3 graffiti counters. When you play a card with your identity's picture on it, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Source the character you control to remove graffiti from here equal to that character's fort. Should have 6 counters. Master Hand activates against you. Master Hand and Crazy Hand activates against you. If Crazy Hand did not activate this way, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Crazy Hand to reveal him. Double checking, I think I thought there was a duplicate, but I don't think there was. Let me just grab the module again, because I think I've accidentally deleted one of the hands. Looking at that. So where's Crazy Hand? No. Okay. There is no Master Hand, so it's a bit strange. Anyway, we'll get Crazy Hand and we'll bring him in. He's here. Just saw him. Okay. D.Va's turn first. Okay, we're gonna play Dahi. Remove the damage. We exhaust these 2 to ready this guy. Oh, we draw a card as well, so to remove the damage. Of course I get all my doubles and my defense event. Well, I can't be in hero form very easy. I'm going to remove 2. And that's her done, I think. Okay. Right. I don't think I'm losing this game. We're going to ready this one. Got 2 villainous minions. I'm going to exhaust. Yeah. And I can fit a 2-cost one on here. So we're going to gain +1 defense because I think we're going to need it. Then I don't have any spend 1, 2. Yeah, plasma pistol. Which we're just gonna shoot this guy for 1. Then we're gonna exhaust recycle. Just gonna discard this and shuffle 2 cards. Is it? Cards are. I think we want that back out. That seems important, but I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Okay. I was hoping for a double, but is the heal 3 damage more important here? Maybe. No, because scheming. I think this might be game. That should be in the discard pile. Okay, so we're going to move 5 threat basically. So it's going to scheme for 2, at least 4. Takes you to 5. And I can't do that. Because this guy has patrol. Okay. I think it should be that. Sorry about that. That's what should be in my hand. I'm going to draw 2 and discard 1. Oh, these are both got furnace as well, aren't they? Okay, I don't think I can really do anything here, if I'm honest. think I messed this turn up. Okay, gonna confuse him. No, I should have placed a throw on the main scheme because of this. Yeah. Pretty sure that's game. There's no way I survive any of this, I think. Unless I have a defense, which I don't. We're going to get rid of most of these cards. And draw 3 here. 3. Of course, there's all the defense events. That's great. Okay, so it's 1, 2. He's scheming against D.Va, but can't. This guy schemes for 1. Gets X boost icons with X number of cards with hand in the identity's picture. Just 1. So 1, 2, 3. And then Crazy Hand is scheming. Let's see if he schemes out. He does. Oh, that was a rough one. What was that, maybe half an hour if I'm lucky? Okay. That was a bit rough. I'm wondering, do I fit another game here? Very quick one. This is unfortunately the thing with Power Vacuum. If you put in really hard modules, you get a really hard scenario, and decided to just put in a load of really hard modules. So that was smart. So I think we're just going to go for a simpler scenario, maybe just Klaw, just so we can try these guys out a bit more. And then we'll go from there. Let me do that. Come on. You mean to bring the whole lot back? So. Okay, have a new standard. I think we'll probably just play Klaw, just to keep it simple. I think I've just wiped out D.Va's Nemesis set, but I can get that back when we need it. And no obligations. Okay. Villains, people. Villains. Cool. This will completely mess it up. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it's going to come in with 24. We can get a minion in a second, but we'll do about 10. This is probably a case that these two precons do not work well together since they're both protection, but I'm going to ignore that, carry on anyway. So just going to get the obligations because I think I've deleted them as well. And then we'll all be set to go. As long as I set his health up back to 10 again. So we've got JustATuna. And we got Havok's. Where are you, Havok? There we go. And we're looking for Forge version 3. Yeah. We've still got his nemesis set by his side, so that's good. But okay, right. Game number 2. We'll start with D.Va first player first, so we're just going to draw a 6 here. Full jet, Zerg. Okay, these seem pretty decent. I'm just going to get rid of that and draw a card. Okay. Here we're going to draw 4. We are going to have a side scheme, so this is nice. Not going to have any damage on us though. I'm actually going to get rid of. So I'm going to draw this. Okay. So we're going to discard until we get a minion, which is Whirlwind. And there we go. We've got. Probably should have thought about the fact that we're going to have a minion, but so I could draw a card, but I don't think I want to here. Instead, I'm going to flip up. We're going to attack for 2. Then we're going to play using Power Within to remove 3 threat. Then there is no damage on Toki at the moment, so we can't do the second bit really. I'm going to spend 1 and purchase JustATuna here. Both got 1, but it would be more helpful for him to have 1 at the start. Okay. Oh, sorry, it should flip down. We're going to spend 2 to get out Fool's Edge. Just going to let us draw a card. Okay. Spend 1, 2 to readying Forge. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to exhaust Forge and find something helpful here. I'm going to shove that on here. Exhaust JustATuna, draw a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're ready. I'm going to attack for 1. No, we're not. Oh, it's meant once per round, okay. Which means you probably don't want. Now I get Iron Heart out, or I can system reset. Let's draw another card. And ready again, which I think is worth it. So we're going to ready both of these. And we'll draw a card. And we'll ready Forge. We'll get a side holster out. And we're just going to hit Whirlwind once more. We're going to end up taking some damage from him, but that's okay. So we're going to ready and ready. So D.Va's going to draw 4. going to draw 5. Oh, he's got Sorcerer Supreme. Keep forgetting he's Mystic. Okay, so 1, 2. Klaw is attacking here. We're just going to take it. You know what? I don't think that counts as taking damage to you, because this guy's taking it, right? So, I think it just deals the 2 damage. I think I've played that right. Then we're going to take 2 damage from Whirlwind, but he's also going to do 2 damage here. And then he's going to attack here. One of you up so I can get another one of these modules down. So I'm just going to take it for 2. Okay, encounter card and encounter card. I'm just going to exhaust. I'd rather have that out, I think. Weapons on a surge. And his obligation. Seek a spell from your deck. Oh, it's an alter ego action, so I'm bad. So we're not going to be able to play Sorcerer Supreme. That's a shame. Okay. Forge is first. I'm going to exhaust Forge. And that's currently on 3 out of 5, so we want... We don't want another exhaust on there, so... I think we just go for the extra attack. So we're now attacking for 3. I'm going to exhaust to static armor to draw a card. Okay. And we're going to ready Forge. Spend 1, 2 on stun gun. That's going to come in with 2 counters. 2 counters. Okay, then we're going to play access their systems. Remove 3 threat plus X threat from scheme to a maximum of 10. That's the number of module attachments you have play. So we have 2 now. So we get to remove 5 threat. It's a little bit overkill. Just a little. But it does let us place an all-purpose counter on here. And then we can use... I'm actually going to leave these for D.Va because she has just the right amount of damage. No, I'll get rid of him. Actually, thinking about it. Then I do want to flip down, and we're going to resolve that. So we're going to discard till we find a spell. That's a shame. I like that spell. This gets removed. So I guess his Mystic Trick back. Oh, maybe I should have stunned it while I was up. Yeah, let's say I did that. Stun him quick before I flip down. We're going to draw a card. Might not be worth it, but yeah, probably not worth it. Okay, so that's Forge done. I'm going to keep Defiance, I think. We're just going to do D.Va engaging. So that is 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then half damage on Toki. So we're going to get rid of weapons right now. Okay, then we're going to ready up. And we're going to draw 4 more cards here. And 3 more cards here. Okay, I kind of want that out. But I think I might actually end up doing the defense events instead. We'll see. 1, 2. I did forget he was stunned, so might not do the defense events. He's going to put 2 threat here. Yeah, he's stunned against D.Va. And it's a counter card and encounter card. Melter. And radioactive man. Okay, we got lots of minions. So that's deals 6 damage, so we've almost got a radioactive man just with that. We should be able to get more next turn, so that will be good. Okay, so we're going to spend all 3. We're going to get down our reactor overload. And then we do want to get rid of Melter as well. He's attacking for 3 in a minute, so we're just going to attack him for 2. 1, 2. And then that's it for D.Va. Yeah, I don't have any alter ego stuff. We could heal, which would be nice. But that does mean we can't take out him if we do that. Oh, we can draw a card. Yeah, we can now take out him. So we're going to do energy barrier. I'm gonna heal 1, 2, 3. So, but can we take out him? I'm saying that, but I don't know if that's true. We can take out radioactive man. But after he's done his stuff. Okay, so we're going to spend 1. No, we're not. I'm going to get resources to draw a card. And we're going to ready Forge. So yeah, I have a resource to get another module out so I can one-shot radioactive man. Which might not be a bad idea, to be fair. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. This is full, so we can't do any more here. But and discard. Okay, so we're not going to be keeping it on there, but so we're going to spend 1, 2 on Tech Assault. 7 damage, essentially. So radioactive man's dead. We're going to stun a minion. Oh, something. Which equal to its uses, then discard this card. So it starts off with 2, so it's going to have 2 on there. Then I think we're just going to get Sorcerer Supreme down, as much as I kind of want endurance. These should be in the discard pile. Okay, then that's Forge done. So, draw up to 4 here. And draw up to 5 here. One, 2. He's attacking here. We don't have any other. Oh, no, we do have this. Enemy attacks with boost cards. Discard each boost card on our enemy. Draw 1 card for. each boost card discarded this way. So I get to draw 2 cards. Very nice. Probably more resources than we want, but then Klaw's attacking here. I think we're going to take it, and I always regret it when I do. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to reflect the last one back at Klaw, so we know we can take him down, and then he's stunned. Counter card, encounter card. So take 2 damage, Klaw heals 2. Okay, then it's Forge first, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to do Nick, and we're going to draw the 3 cards. Oh, we do have another one, that's great. I'm tempted to do this one instead. I'm going to exhaust this to draw a card. Strength, which is very nice. So we're going to attack to get rid of Melter. And we've got Nick to do something. And potentially Storm. Got 2 threat removal there. I want to flip down so I can get some healing on this. 1, 2. Could be removing 5 threat instead. I think that's better than getting Storm out, unfortunately. So actually we'll wait to do it. Because we can ready. We can exhaust to put one of these on. And I'm going to exhaust this. Ready, and we'll attack for I think I've accidentally attacked for 3 at some point when I should have only been attacking for 2. So I'm just going to deal the 2 damage here. Then I'm going to play the double to assess. No, I'm going to electrostatic first for charm and magic. Discard the top 2. So we remove 3 threat and stun an enemy. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to stun Klaw. Okay. Then I'm going to spend 3 to get Storm out. Storm is going to attack for 1, 2. Could have been better. Nick is going to attack for 2 here. And I think that's done here. I want to see if I can get a counter on here first. Okay. D.Va's turn. So we're going to spend strength. Get Mecha Command out. D.Va's just going to attack here. Get rid of Tiger Shark. This is overpaying, but I think it's worth it. So we can get ejection protocol out as well. Now I'm going to flip to alter ego. We're going to use that to remove the damage and draw a card. And we'll exhaust these two to remove the damage and draw a card. We'll put out Dauntless. This obviously is very good on her because she's not really taking damage to her health. So, makes sense. Okay, we're already up. 3 counter card. Okay, that's going to be very important. 1, 2. He is stunned. He schemes against D.Va for 2. Well, didn't draw a card there. That's in gang cards. Gang up. Nick's going to defend. And die very quickly. That's what he's here for. Down for maintenance. Damage cannot be removed from Toki. Exhaust on a song or remove down for maintenance from the game. I think that's a pretty good time to get that. And Armored Guard. Yeah, that was a great time to get it. It's a weird card. I've always thought about that card. That's the reskin, I think. But okay, I'm gonna exhaust. Get rid of this. Weird mecha, yeah. That removes the damage and does. Okay, we're gonna remove the damage and draw a card. Source these two. Ready this one. Gonna heal the damage and draw a card. Should help with a threat. So I don't think I've seen anything with the same trait. So not sure about that one. So I'm going to spend 1 for height advantage. I'll spend another one for height advantage. No, we're not. We'll spend a height advantage for taunt. So he's going to attack. I'm already exhausted, so can't defend, but fine with that. Take 1 damage, it goes on Togi, and we get to draw 3 cards. Nice. Tempting. One, two, for Captain. And we're gonna move 3 threat from scheme. Do I want to taunt first? Yeah, I think I do. So I'm going to use preemptive strike to taunt. So he's going to attack again. Take 5 damage. Okay, we're up to 8. Maybe pushing this one a bit too far. Then we move 3 threat from scheme. 1, 2, 3. And then half damage rounded down, which is 4. That's all the threat gun. I think that's everything else. Everything done on that side. Okay, right. I'm gonna draw a card. I don't actually care too much about that because we want this down. And we're gonna get another energy barrier down. And then we're gonna use the module. I could go on there, but it's gonna go. Okay. Right. So we wanna use this, we wanna heal for 2. Guess we're feeling it. We're gonna attack to get rid of this guy's tough. I'm gonna ready and attack for 1, 2 seconds. Attack. No. So we'll be able to get Vanguard if we need to. We're gonna exhaust this to ready. Attack for 1, 2. Okay, and Storm is going to attack for 1 plus 1. Okay. That's everything here. So we're going to ready up and draw 4 cards here. And 5 cards here. Of course, now we get all the Overwatch cards, which I just said I hadn't seen any. Okay. And we've got another stun gun, which would be nice. 1, 2. He's attacking. I just didn't move the hammer. I'm really bad at clicking on take first player. We are gonna defend, I think. I'm realizing I should have took like 3 less damage that turn. 2 actually, I only had 2 taunts, I think. Okay, so we're going to defend. Take 4. So it's 1 less, so it's 3. 1, 2, 3. And we get an acceleration token. Okay, so then Armored Guard is attacking, but it's reduced by 1, so it's actually hitting for nothing. And I forgot, she's got Retaliate, so Retaliate 1, Retaliate 1. And he's attacking Forge, who haven't got a plus defense anymore. Have got electrostatic armor, but I'm just going to leave it for now. So we're just going to take it for 2. 1, 2. Okay, count cards. Cause Vengeance, he's attacking again. If it deals damage, we're preventing the damage, so I think that prevents it, so we're not going to deal damage. Apart from the fact that it's going to take a damage from the boost, and flip this. Then we're going to take 2 damage from him, which does mean we're going to pay some further on the main scheme. Because we did that though, we can do a couple of things. We don't need to use this. Distribute X damage, so we're going to do 2 to this guy. Oh. And then 10 to this guy. So that was a good amount of damage. Then he's attacking here. I think we're going to have Storm Defense. She's not really done a lot for us. He gets tough, plus 1 damage. Okay, then Forge is first player. He shouldn't be getting an extra encounter card. Right. So, not worried about threat. So I think we're just going to get another stun gun down. We can have one more, I think it is. Yep. Because of side holster. So we're going to start off looking at the modules deck. Okay. And we're going to angel down. I have forgotten to use the energy barriers. That would have been helpful. But we're going to knock off the tough. The angel's going to hit for 2. He actually needs 46, 36 times 2, and then yeah. Okay, so Angel's got a damage on him. That was on him. Angel's got a damage on him. Okay, so then we're gonna ready. Oh no, we're gonna draw a card, which is probably what I should have done earlier. Yep. Guess we'll hold on to that. Then we're ready. We're gonna attack for 2. Yeah, we're gonna attack for 2. 1, 2. We're gonna exhaust this one to ready our hero. Attack for 2 more. That's what I want to do. As you know, we're gonna thwart instead. And I'm gonna toss this one to heal 2. I feel like I've forgotten something, but I'm going to use stun gun to stun him, which means we can stay up another turn. And that's Forge's turn done. Okay, we're going to get out Sojourn. Oh, I forgot we have the captain to help us with this. So we're going to use We're gonna get that out. Then we're gonna exhaust this card and discard a card. Draw 2 cards. That wasn't my plan, but it's too helpful here not to do. So we're going to do remove 5 damage. So it's going to go down to 5. Oh yeah, this should be gone. Then, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get either of these out now. Bit of a shame, but that's what happens. Well, actually, yeah, we can, I think. So we're going to exhaust JustATuna to heal damage, draw, not heal damage from this, heal damage from this. Draw a card. That is exactly what I was looking for. So that's going to remove 3 threat. 1, 2, 3. And then she's going to thwart for 1. Takes him down to 34. She just take a damage. Then use 1, 2. Ready, and we're going to heal 2 with Hannah. This isn't exactly what we want, but save us from immediately dying if we get hit. Separate to it again, and that's her done. So I'm going to draw 5. Yeah, 6, sorry. That's what I've been forgetting. So that's 5, gets in guard. Okay, we got some good threat removal. Well, it's not going to be as good because we're not damaged. Shouldn't be damaged by the time we get there. Then it's 1, 2, 3. He's not attacking because he's stunned. Maybe we get rid of stunned, but it's going to be so difficult. And then he's scheming for 2. 1, 2. Count cards. Massive Evil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard cards until we get to a Massive Evil minion. Melter. I don't think we're too worried about Melter. Each Massive Evil minion attacks the hero it's engaged with. Okay, maybe we are, because we have to defend with an ally with Melter, so that's Angel gone. If no attacks were made this way, there was an attack made. Okay, then is first, so we're going to heal 2 off of here. Sojourn's gone. So as you think about it, probably should have defended with Sojourn, but never mind. It's too late now. I'm going to go with Echo to draw 2 cards. Then we're going to exhaust Mecha Command and Mega. Oh, I've read that wrong. So you have to exhaust this guy to okay. Let's exhaust him. To ready Anna, who's going to remove the 2 damage. She just flips back over. Then do you have a decent amount of threat removal? Not as much as we'd probably like, but... So I'm going to use the captain. Sorry, I'm going to flip up. Use the captain to play boost away to remove free threat, and it's no damage on Toki, so it doesn't do anything else. Then I'm going to use these two to do boost away. I'm realising now we have the aerial trait, so a lot of events would work with team building and exercise, but you know, we're only most way through the game. And then I'm going to get down high advantage. I definitely was sleeping on this card, it was really good. Okay, then it's Forge's turn. Okay, we do want to use his modules, but I'm not sure what on yet. Okay, right. So we're going to use hand cannon and basic spell to get down analog. Exhaust analog. Look at the top 3 cards in the get out of the deck. Discard one and we place the other 2 on top of the encounter deck in any order. Move threat from scheme equal to boost icons discarded this way. So we're going to get rid of that because I'd want to get rid of that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I don't mind if D.Va takes some damage here. Okay. Then we can get a plasma pistol out. I'm running out of room to put everything. Now getting confusing. Comes with 3 counters. So we're attacking for 2. So we're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. Plasma pistol for 1. And we're going to ready. Attack for 2. Getting rid of Melter. We've also got heal 2 damage. And then we also have a ready. I keep forgetting this draw a card one. I do quite like the shaman's spell thing, so we're going to discard top 2. So we're going to get stun an enemy and deal 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, because there's no point doing it to him because he's got tough. And stun. I am then just going to fort for 2, just to keep that down. I think I am just going to use, no, because I kind of want her to get hit so events do more. So no, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to ready, draw my 4 here, draw my 6 here, and actually remember to do that. Okay, system reset is going to be really good here. We're going to have some very powerful turn on Forge's turn, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's stunned against D.Va. How was he stunned? Oh, yeah, shamans. She takes 1 less damage here, so nothing. Then he's attacking here. Could defend with D.Va, but it can't defies the point. Oh, actually, we can use this. When enemy attacks with boost cards, discard each boost card. 1, 2. So we get to draw 2 cards. And it does deal us a damage, which is great. So now we actually have some damage on here. Okay. Card and card. Oh my god. Come on. hoping for an assault. One of the few times I'm hoping for assault. Okay, then it's Forge first. Okay, so D.Va doesn't. Yeah, this gets discarded. D.Va doesn't really need to attack here. She's got nothing to help her attack here, so I think we're just gonna go for it. Does this have overkill? No. It is, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently 9 attack, but we're gonna grab another one. If you make a basic attack, remove a threat from the scheme. We're doing a lot of basic attacks, so we're gonna do Tech Assault, which is 10 damage. So he's down to 21. He can definitely become a powerhouse, I'll say that much. We're going to draw a card and actually remember to do it for a change. We're going to attack for 2, which removes a threat from the scheme. And we're going to ready. I mean, I could have used that already, but never mind. We'll attack for 2 more. 1, 2. Which removes the threat from the scheme. And we'll heal 2 damage. No, we can't do that because we don't need to heal 2 damage. I've got top 3 cards in the card deck. 1, 2, 3. We discard this one, meaning there's 2 less threat on here. Like, D.Va's got all these threat cards, but I don't think she's going to need them. And then we're just going to deal with damage to knock off the top here. Okay, so we're going to spend 1, 2, just 1 on system reset. So we get to ready each upgrade we control. So ready, 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 ready. So we're going to draw a card. We're going to ready Forge. Forge is going to attack for 2, removing a threat. Then we're going to ready Forge and attack for 2, removing a threat. He is definitely a powerhouse when he gets going. Like, jeez, takes a bit of time, but when he does, he's going for it. We're just going to use. I would kind of want that on there, but we're going to use recycle instead. So we get to shuffle 2 cards back into our draw pile. We're going to shuffle this and this in because these are going to be like stupid good. Discard a tech card, which is going to be this one. And draw 2 cards. And we're going to deal another 10 damage here. Sorry, that's exhausted. So that's 10 damage. Okay, I don't think I could do this again, but I can't remove any threat, so actually I don't know. I can do it, but I don't think I need to. Unfortunately, we're still not going to be able to finish this time, because she can't get through a guard minions, which is awkward, but yeah. So I'm going to get rid of one of them. Depending on... Yeah, that is a shame, because I don't think there's a way I could do that. We're going to do this to find D.Va engaging. So I think we can still do a decent amount of damage, just not a lot. We're going to attack to knock off the tough. I don't think I had another way to knock off that tough. No. So we're going to spend. Fortunately, we can't do both that easy, so we're going to do 1, 2 to do D.Va engaging, 4 damage to an enemy, then half my damage rounded down. Just 1 damage. Just shove that there. Actually, it's rounded down, not up, so not even that. I'm gonna exhaust that to discard this and draw 2 cards. For some reason I thought I had a second one of these. I did not. So actually this was pretty useless. We're going to be able to get a lot of cards out of here though. I'm going to exhaust these 2 to ready, and we're going to attack for 2, which means they'll die to retaliate next turn. Yeah, that's it. So go ready, draw 5 more here. And we're just going to draw. I'm actually going to discard this and draw 2 here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. He's attacking here. We're just going to take it. So get weapons runner in. And we take 1 damage. Do I care about that? You know what? Why not? Just do the damage to him here. I think we might actually just kill him with these. So then we're going to take a damage from Radioactive Man. Discard a random card. And then... oh, sorry. We're not going to take a damage. We're going to use one of these to deal damage. Then weapons runner is going to deal us the damage, and he's dead. Bang. Well, that was a much better game than the first one. Yeah. 2 very fun heroes. I feel like I didn't have enough room on the board for Forge. I feel like if it went on much longer, I'd be on this board. He takes up a lot of room, but he's a lot of fun. So yeah, well, if you couldn't tell, I really liked Forge. He was a lot of fun, especially when you get him going. He takes a bit of time to get there, but he's a lot of fun. I do wish these had some sort of picture on them though. I think the idea is probably that you took them actually, to be fair, like that, but I suppose it's the idea. But I do wish they had something on there. It feels a bit weird there's black, but yeah, it's not a major thing. If that's the only thing I'm going to moan about. Yeah, really cool. I was about to say he's got nothing to do in Alter Ego, but he can draw a card. Not that we were in Alter Ego often, because we just had to stay up. Let me get some cards out and see where we go. Oh yeah, that wasn't even Forge's JustATuna, was it? No. For saying we had 2 protection pairs on there, we didn't really struggle with threat too much. Which is great, because I didn't really have an answer for it if we did. Okay, so that's all his cards. But yeah, didn't manage to get this one out this turn. But to be fair, I didn't really need it this turn. I suppose if you get these to this sort of level and you're not finishing the game, then you can use this to save your modules, which would be great. You'd move it onto something like this, or swap around your modules, or I don't think there's a limit on the amount of modules, it's just how many on each one. Yeah. So you can get really powerful. This card and this card is awesome. Although I will say, you haven't named your cards. It's disgraceful. Yeah. I'm kidding. But yeah. I don't think it really matters, but with him, yeah, you haven't named your cards. Yeah. But yeah, his hero cards. Obviously, he's only got 1 upgrade that he can do his stuff on. Which is interesting. I expected there to be like at least 1 other upgrade, like the gun he's got in his picture or something. I mean, I don't know much about Forge, but like arm gun or something. So that if you're not playing like protection, you have some tech cards to play with. But I suppose aggression's got a couple to allow building from other decks. Yeah, so that's how you can get your tech cards in anyway, so it still works. Yeah, just a fun hero. Tech Assault is awesome. Like 4 damage for 2 is okay, but 10 damage for 2 twice in a game, twice in 1 turn. That feels good. Feels good, man. Assess the systems again. Being able to just wipe out schemes because you've got a load of stuff out. Great. I don't think we've had a key card in a while, but actually looking at these aren't numbered, so I'm guessing it's still kind of like in alpha kind of thing. So might be a bit early on this one, but it's just really fun. Yeah, that's your key card to get out. Having to exhaust every turn to be able to get one of these modules out is pretty painful, especially since the modules care about your basic stats and doing basic attacks and thwarts. Having to give that up so you can get a module out makes it pretty difficult to get them out, so the quicker you can get that out, the better. Superpower training, whatever. Just try and get it out. Ghost Machine, yeah. There's a lot of tech upgrades with all-purpose guns, so that's very useful. Shaman Magic, and the other one, because there's 2 of them. That's a great card, very powerful. It's a bit outside the rest of his kit, but it kind of works. Yeah, it's very separate to the rest of his kit. But he does have a good spread of resources, and if you discard Ghost in the Machine, that's going to be even better. Assuming I played it right, for each card discard this way, yeah. So it'd be, you get 2 of them, so you get draw a card and remove free throw from the scheme, so you really want to be discarding this with it. But yeah, a lot of fun. Storm, yeah, I didn't get any boost icons ready for Storm, so she just became a 2/2/3, which wasn't great, but she kind of worked. But but I'm sure in some places you get like a free boost and it'd be awesome. This card here is really good. 2 cost, constantly being able to see the encounter deck, constantly being able to manipulate the encounter deck, and remove a good amount of threat every turn. This is really strong. Could possibly bump that to a 3 cost, to be honest, and I'd still play it. It's just that good. And it can be a module builder, so actually saying that there's 2 cards that are modules. So there you go. I forgot about that being tech, which is probably why I didn't have any module on it in the end. Then you've got the modules themselves. Being able to use tech cards, especially like electrostatic armor and cards like that, in a different way than they're intended, is really fun. Like, you can keep those cards around for when you need them, and use them in a way that just works for you, rather than having to keep to what it wants to do. Makes them very powerful cards, very powerful upgrades to have out. And it's just really fun to pick them all out. I don't think I managed to get every one of them out, so I didn't get the +1 for, didn't get the energy resource one, because to be fair I didn't really need it. Probably could have played it on D.Va, but strangely D.Va didn't have many tech cards, which is a bit weird, but yeah, a lot of fun. I also like its obligation. It's not like a major one. Like, you could actually keep that there and play the game and it barely affects you. If you haven't built in spell cards, then you don't care about this. Apart from for Shaman Magic, which is an awesome card. But you don't need the Mystic trait. And I think that's interesting, to just have a game where you just go, you know what, I don't care about the Mystic trait. And it just stays out there. And you basically just get a free turn. But it still feels impactful if you're not, because it's still a dead card in your hand if you do get it. Yeah, it's an interesting obligation. And it's not just exhaust your alter ego to get rid of it, so I'm even more of a fan of it. So D.Va, I think the first game with D.Va I did not get her, because I was playing her with the fact that you want to die, which I think was a major mistake. I was thinking, oh, okay, so the idea is you're gonna die, so you can take the damage, you can deal the damage, right, and you can just come back and it's fine. Problem is, you can't just come back. It takes a bit of time to come back. So if you're gonna die on it, you need to be very careful when you die that you've got stuff set up to be able to get back up. And if you're gonna die, there better be some benefit for you. So that mainly being the reactor overload. You don't really want Toki to damage out without it. And interestingly, having the whirlwind minion come out as a boost really screwed one of our turns up, because normally it would have just all soaked onto here and would have had a really big damage, but instead we took the damage that was going to end up on here, so we ended up on low health and could have quite easily died, depending on how big the attack is. So yeah, kind of a risk reward at that point. It's really interesting, and the fact that a lot of the boost cards in this set, or there were a few encounter cards that cared about dealing damage, or we prevent that damage so we don't get dealt the damage, is interesting. Would potentially break the Power Stone, I think, but I think technically the Power Stone's broken anyway, so if I remember right, by FFG, so over it. But yeah, definitely not one that I think you get the first time you play it. Still feel like the stuff I don't realise is really strong here, but I like the fact that you've got to try and keep this high, but not so high that you're going to have to spend at least 2 turns recovering from it, because it takes a lot to come back from it. But you want them high so you're D.Va engaging and you boost away, do a lot of damage or fort, and you lock in. Didn't manage to get this out, but would be great for lock in as well. You have to grab a card which you actually want. If that's at like 8 or 9, then you've got a good selection of cards to choose from. Yeah. Mecha Command as well. It's basically ready for your identity, which is great. But also to help you get down that damage again. So very well thought out kit. Doesn't feel too punishing to die, but it is punishing to die, as I keep saying die, but lose your mech almost. Yeah, very interesting card. Yeah, I read this one wrong, but very powerful again. Double resource generator, but exhausting Toki. I don't really see a downside of exhausting Toki, unless I'm missing something apart from losing out Mecha Command. But to be honest, I'm just going to use that. So it feels like just almost like a flavour thing that you have to exhaust Toki. But I suppose if you haven't got him down, then you do have to exhaust Toki to ready. So yeah. Yeah, interesting. The only other thing I'd say is, should that be a tech? I suppose it's a vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's a good card to get when you're damaged. But yeah, a lot of fun. 2 very different heroes. D.Va's obviously a very flippy hero because you can't stay in hero form as long as you think you can, even though you've got this giant block. It's not a giant block. And Forge was just able to just tank it because he could just keep healing, which felt pretty great. Heal for 2 every turn. You know, you really felt like you were building out in a very different way. So 2 very fun heroes. We've got the obligation for D.Va. It is just a JustATuna song, but actually that's kind of a major impact if you have got damage on her, on Toki, because she's the best way to remove damage from him. So it does work. As much as I'm normally against the whole just exhaust your identity, because it's so important that she's ready when he's damaged. This works. Okay. Yeah. Oh, one other thing is the precons were pretty solid on both of these. So I had a tiny bit of a discussion with Mistletoe about the fact that precons are kind of like the hidden secret skill to building a hero. Is getting a good precon is pretty difficult. It's not as easy as you'd think it is, because you're trying to show off how to play a hero without being too strong. So, and I think both of these do this pretty well. Obviously this one shows off how many tech things you can put in. You can go mad with it, and just shows off the idea that you just want to be upgrading all your tech cards so you can keep going. Pretty badly explained, but it does a great job of showing off what he can do while not answering what he should do. There were plenty of other ways, I think, that you could build out Forge. You could go for a repurpose build. You could focus on like the weapon builds, because there's a lot of weapon techs. Yeah, Confuse Lock with like the sonic rifles and things like that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of build potential here. Yeah, D.Va, obviously, the main thing they've got here is like defensive D.Va, but I think you could do a pretty interesting like counter-attack aggression build, or like a low health, potentially a low health D.Va build. You could, if you got a less than 2, you could really go risky and do that, because it wouldn't be hard to get to that point, although it would be extremely risky. So I think they both got, yeah, like I said, I am just rambling now, so I'm going to stop there. But yeah, 2 great heroes. We did show off Power Vacuum, but Power Vacuum is a great scenario, but it does heavily depend on what modules you pick for how hard it's going to be. So take the difficulty you saw with the start of the game as a grain of salt. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching.